Dear students of class 9th, today we are going to discuss on the Robert Herrick's poem To Blossoms. To Blossoms. This poem is written by Robert Herrick. As far as the theme of this poem is concerned, rather the central idea of this poem, it is transience and impermanence of human life, rather all life forms. Transience, transience, transience and transience and impermanence. 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 Transience and impermanence of all life forms. Of all life forms. Of all life forms. Of all life forms on this earth. That is every living thing, whether it is blossom, whether it is human being or anything else, a plant or an animal, it is subjected to the process of death and decay. It means that not only blossoms but all living beings, they are subjected to the process of death and decay. Death and decay. It means that cruel death kneels at the gates of all. Kneels at the gates of all. Cruel death kneels at the gates of all, whether it is king or a poor man. Simply we can say, death knocks at the palaces of the kings, and hovels of the poor, and hovels, huts rather, we say, hovels of the poor. Hovels of the poor. Same is the fate of blossoms. Blossoms bloom for a while. Blossoms or simply we can say flowers. They bloom for a while. Bloom for a short while, for a short while, and then wither, and then wither and fade away, and fade away. Thus the poet in this poem compares human life to blossoms. The poet over here compares human life to blossoms. The poet compares human life to blossoms. Compares human life to blossoms. Human life to blossoms. It means that life is short. Life is short. Life is short. Number 2, the world is beautiful. The world is beautiful. The world is beautiful. And number 3rd point, love is splendid. Love is splendid. Number 4th point, we must make use of the short time, and we must use the short time. 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 Short time. We must use the short time. And we have to make most of it. And we have to make most of it. So, in this poem, the poet addresses the lovely blossoms of a tree, and the poet is filled with grief to see how soon the blossoms of the tree fall and fade away. Because I have already pointed out that all life forms are temporary. Nothing is permanent in this world. All life forms, they show transience. They show impermanence. They show impermanence and transience. That is, all life forms are temporary. They are not permanent. Which means that every living thing which is born is subjected to death and decay. So the poet asks these blossoms, were you born to be an awe or half's delight? Were you born to be an awe or half's delight? And the poet asks in surprise and wonders why nature brought forth such lovely blossoms if they were to fade away so soon. why nature produced such blossoms if they were to fade away so soon. If they were to fade away so soon. But then the poet sees a deeper meaning in the fate of the blossoms. He sees them as a symbol of universal transience, which I have already discussed. Nothing in this world lives forever. That is, each and every living being, each and every living thing is mortal. And nothing is eternal. And nothing is eternal and immortal. And nothing is eternal or immortal. And nothing is eternal or immortal. All things are short-lived. Even human beings have a short life to live on this earth. Therefore, the pride is but a folly. The poet compares the blossoms to the leaves of a book in which one can read the common fate of all things. All things, however big and beautiful, are fated to die in the end. They don't have a long time to stay on this earth. Thus, man should learn a lesson from the fate of blossoms. He too, like the blossoms, will live for a while and then glides into the grave. This is the reality of life. That is, every living thing is subjected to that death and decay. And nothing is eternal and immortal on this very planet. So simply we can say all life forms show transience and impermanence on this earth. And the questions and poetic techniques which are present in the text, I will discuss them. I will discuss these things in the another lesson. Thanks a lot.